Chapter 17, Back in the Now. Next of kin. That's what they want to know. Kinfolk. Who talks like that? And that's what they were asking me. One of the kinfolk is in the Valent Village, which is a care facility for patients suffering from dementia. This kin is my father's mom. My grandma Grace sits in a chair in the lobby in front of a non-working fireplace. She even takes her meals on a tray there. An aide feeds her. Gigi's husband died of a heart attack on his 66th birthday, and she started to lose track of things after that. Should I tell them? My dad had one brother, but he was older and drifted away from the family when he found work overseas doing private contracting for the military. No one had heard from him in years. My dad didn't even know if his own brother was still alive. I tried to find him when I was 10 years old, and from what I pieced together, I'm pretty certain that the man died in some kind of accident involving a cargo plane. But I didn't tell my parents. And my mom was an only child. Both of her parents passed away when she was in her late 20s. I never even got to meet them. I don't have aunts and uncles and cousins. We aren't that kind of family. We had misfortune and a lot of bad health. And now this. Thinking about the kinfolk health histories was the only time I found comfort in being adopted. Now I cannot think. I cannot concentrate. I cannot breathe. No, 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 no. After a lot of questions, all that I say to the officers is, I have one grandma who thinks every day is Tuesday. The shadows get longer. I sit on the front steps. The tears will not stop. And I almost never cry. But I'm not myself. I will forever be someone else now. The two people I need to get in touch with, the two people who most need to hear this most horrible news, are not here. My teeth start to chatter. I want to shut my eyes and make everything stop. I no longer care if my heart pounds in my chest or if my lungs move. Who are they even moving for? Mai sits next to me and her hand grips my shoulder. She makes a low cooing noise. It is to drown out call like a dove makes, and it comes from somewhere deep inside. I try to focus everything on this sound. It makes me think, for just an instant, of the tiny squeak that the little green rump parrot baby made when he fell from the nest in our backyard years ago. I look over at her and I see that Mai is crying too. The police officers with Del Duke at their jutting elbows make phone calls to the police station, to social services, to a dozen different workers and agencies as they look for someone who will tell them what to do. I don't listen, but I hear them. I cannot count any more by sevens. I hear a voice in my head, and it says, make this stop. That's all I know. Should they take me into something called protective custody? If they can't locate next of kin, can they turn me over to a family friend? I have to go to the bathroom, and finally that feeling is overwhelming. I take out my house key and give it to Mai, who opens the door. When I step inside, I feel certain that my mother will be in the kitchen. My father will be coming around the corner from the garage, and he will be wearing my mom's peeper glasses. This has all been a big mistake, but the house is dark and no one is there, and it is a house now of only ghosts. It is only a museum of the past. We are done.